So, Lzzy, I got to ask: are you still designing and making the clothing for the guys in the band?
I am. I'm doing more repairs now. I think I had to fix a crotch blowout the other day.
Oh no, those are the worst.
It's a glamorous job. It really is.
You know, my wife has tried doing that, and I'm gonna have to learn some technique when you're in town next week over at the GSR. The show happening a week from today over at the Grand Sierra Resort. Damn near sold out if it's not sold out already. Congratulations on that. I mean, it's just been such a hell of a run. You guys seem to always be in a constant state of either recording or touring. What does a day off in the life of Lzzy Hale look like? What do you like to do the most?
Honestly, I've been going fishing a lot. We just had a day off yesterday, and I went out with Joe, our guitar player, because he likes fishing too. And we fished for trout on the river in Missoula, Montana.
Okay, you know, one of the world-renowned fishing rivers. People actually fly in from all over Europe to come and fly fish right here on the Truckee River, right off of I-80.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. Maybe I'll have to try that.
Yeah, I don't know what your time looks like here in Reno, if you guys have any days off in between here or there, but put that down in your list of to-dos the next time you come into Reno. And you, Lzzy, you and Halestorm like to play here, it seems, once every 12 to 16 months. What is it about Reno that appeals to you, aside from the fact that every time you play here, you sell the place out?
Well, mainly it's the people. Everybody there is crazy, and I say that with the utmost respect. It's a unique rock show, and we are still. I mean, I don't think it ever really stops.
Yeah.
But we're still, we're in love with the live show, and we love just meeting different people, and that hasn't really stopped since the beginning. So whenever we get to be in such a unique town, there's something that always happens in Reno. Either somebody throws up or somebody gets their ass grabbed, and you never really know what's going to happen.
Sometimes it's both. Who knows?
We like to throw that in the pot. Yeah.
Okay, so at the end of the show, if I'm buying you a shot, what am I buying you a shot of?
Oh God. Well, I'm usually a tequila girl.
What's your favorite tequila?
But that can be trouble. It's funny. There's a friend of ours that just introduced us to this brand called Rio Azul, which is awesome, but it's kind of hard to find. So usually, whatever. I'm really not picky.
do you know how to spell that? My favorite is Clase Azul. So yeah. On the similar line, it's kind of the porcelain bottle with the blue kind of the blue painting on it. But how do you spell the first part of that Azul that you mentioned?
It's R-I-A. So R-I-A-Z-U-L.
Okay.
Isn't that weird?
I just got through making
Are you writing this down for
I am. I just got through making my first ever barrel-aged tequila at home. I will bring you a bottle.
Whoa. Okay, that's impressive.
And
that's
I owe
amazing.
you that because I still have the pair of pants that you made for me about a decade ago. And occasionally I bring them out of the closet when I have friends who say, Lzzy Hale didn't make you pants. And I say, yes, she did. We go way back, man. I hung out with Lzzy Hale's parents at the first tour when you guys were in the RV.
You did.
Was that a green RV when you played that little dump on 4th Street?
It didn't start out as green, but I'm sure it ended up as...
Lzzy Hale of Halestorm on the line. It is so great to hear from you. I know we're giving away passes this week for people to come and hang out with you guys a little bit early. It's before the show, so don't be throwing down lots of tequila because we want to make sure that the band sounds good. But maybe after the show we'll have a reason to all meet up and I will bring the tequila to you then because I'm going to be on the air for the pre-show thing, so I may or may not see you for the actual meet and greet, but maybe after the show we can do that. Listen, the new single is called Uncomfortable. It's going to be #1 here very, very shortly, if it isn't already. It's a dynamite song. Tell me about the anger or just what you were thinking when you sat down to write a song like Uncomfortable.
I think that it just came out of finally I guess coming to the terms where that I could not and didn't have to please everybody.
Yeah.
It's something that like I keep in the back of my mind. And like we discussed this before. Like I love people, and it's part of the reason why we have this relationship with our fans now, because we genuinely love these people, and it's not really even just them, but it's like everybody in your life, man. It's like there's a point in time where you kind of have to say, you know what, screw it. Mm-hmm. And I've given my last F out of my back pocket, and I don't need to do it anymore. And so this is just kind of my act of defiance, even to myself. It's like, look, I'm just going to be the best me I can be, mm-hmm. and mistakes and all, and that's okay, And what I realized too, which is a strange thing in our career at this point, because like we've been so lucky, we've had so much success, and we're still a band, and we haven't killed each other yet, which is awesome, and and it's probably our biggest feat, but yeah, no, there's a point in time where people are paying attention to what you do, and everything that you do, there's an opinion one way or the other. Either it's like absolutely awesome, or I hate you because you have purple hair now. It's like, okay, great. I guess, so it must be completely impossible. And I was talking to a bunch of our fans online, because I feel like, especially nowadays where, your Instagram likes are like currency, and everybody, you can't really get away from everyone's opinions, that it must be so incredibly hard just to be yourself, just to be who you want to be. It's so hard, because no matter what, you could like put up a picture of, look, it's my birthday and I'm in my favorite dress. You're going to have 50% of the people saying like, oh, you should delete your Instagram. That's a terrible thing. It's like ridiculous stuff. So anyway, ended up writing a song about that, and it's so much fun to play live, because it just has that kind of rock and roll beat. Like, RJ came up with this thing, and it's just to me, it's just so much fun to play. So So selfishly, I love the song.
What bands are you guys listening to right now on the bus? Anything you're really jacked about, or you're excited about listening to as far as other music is concerned?
Yeah, I go from one spectrum to the other. So there's a lot of heavier bands that I'm into right now. I'm definitely into the Fever 333 and Code Orange. A lot of the just kind of more metal, angsty type stuff. I think I'm ready for that in my life. Yeah. But then on the opposite end, there's a couple new bands that I really love. If you ever get a chance to listen to them, there's a duo of these two sisters. One of them shreds on lead guitar, the other one shreds on slide guitar. Huh. Kind of this Americana thing, but they both sing together. They're called Larkin Poe.
I love Larkin Poe. Yes.
Aren't they awesome? They're just so cool. And the sweetest people too, which always makes it cool. Yeah. And there's another. It's funny about the duos anymore, but there's another duo. It's a husband and wife team, but they're super young, and the wife just kind of sings backup vocals and does percussion, and the lead singer / guitar player, he sounds like this reincarnate of, I think, like Chris Stapleton meets Jeff Buckley. He does all this crazy, just ethereal high stuff that is so reminiscent of Jeff, but then he's got this guttural sense of Chris Stapleton. So it's that's pretty fantastic as well.
What are they called?
Oh, did I not say? See, if you're catching me too early in the morning. Ida Mae, IDA, and then MAE. Okay. They're really fantastic.
I'm not familiar with that one. I'll write that down. Lzzy Hale, I'm so looking forward to seeing you again. It's been way too damn long. At the very least, let's have a sipper or a shot of tequila after the show here. It's a week from tonight, August the 21st, over at the Grand Sierra Resort. Show is damn near sold out, if not sold out already. Get tickets at kdot.com. Lzzy, I love you. Thanks so much for calling this morning.
Oh, dude, anytime. Thank you so much for having me. We love you. You know that.
Absolutely. We will see you soon. And if I'm bold enough, I will wear the pants.
You don't have to for me, because that was back of the bus pants. That wasn't even done with the sewing machine. So I wonder why you haven't burned them yet.
They're extra vintage. I'm going to put them under plexiglass and throw them in a Rock 104.5 K-Dot museum someday. It'll be great.
That would be fantastic.